And white stripes, blue shorts and socks going the other way. All the way. Still going here, India. And it's the army getting the ball goalward. Vicky Souza trying to make that tackle on the edge of the circle. Suman. And it comes. Where's that going to fall? And the answer is over the back line for a 16. On it goes, and here is Salima, the skipper. Salima into the circle. Salima has made a bit of a mess of that, but they've had some opportunities here, India. Down from India. It's the only on the far post. Really important defending there in the middle of the circle. I think it's Miranda who's made that important touch. It's Cairo, in fact, who was on hand to deny India. Really important touch from Sophia Cairo. Maria Granato punts it forward, picked up by Diaz. Diaz into the circle, looking for space on the reverse stick. Here it comes. But she is off target with her effort. Runs round underneath it. Salima. Argentina ball. And a chance now down this right hand side for Larson on corner. Ozolani, Pozo. Pozo swings it in. Neo with the first touch at the top of the circle. It almost plays her team into trouble. Castellaro wanted penalty corner. We're going to go upstairs and have a look. Argentina.
I have advice for you. It is a defender's foot in the circle. You can start with the penalty corner, and Argentina keep their referee.
Thank you.
Penalty corner goes the way of Argentina and Ghazalani. Stopping Ghazalani. That has been stopped on the line by Navneet. That's taken the leading edge and somehow gone outside the other post. Have a look at this. How about that for a stop? Savita beating all ends up. Ghazalani swinging it in. Super save. Super save from the touch from Maria Larsson. Quarter. Ghazalani firing that in. The deflection. Plenty of movement up in front of her. She picks out Lara Msiami. Lara Msiami into the circle. It's still there. Oh, she's missed it. Put it past the post. What an opportunity that was for Baljeet Kaur. Ghazalani goes up and over the top. And here is a chance. That's a really good take. Diaz closing in. And I think it's Giotti who's got her stick on the ball.
Oh, that's a really tricky ball to trap. Sometimes the aerial drops just in front of you, and you can see the difficulty the India player had of trapping that ball. It's not easy, especially on a sunny day. Really forcing a difficult tackle there.
Goes up and over the bar from Granato. We're getting closer to our opener. Here's a chance. Chanel is the opening goal. Well, you said you felt it been coming. And there is Victoria Velasco to give Argentina the lead. And after the opening, 20 minutes or so, Argentina have found their rhythm. And it is Velasco who breaks the deadlock. Only her second senior goal. She got a debut goal last weekend. Well, she's doubled her tally here in London. First half, gets it into the circle, almost left behind by Miranda. And she's got herself into a little bit of difficulty here. And a penalty corner with 6.6 seconds remaining on the clock.
I think she's given it for shielding.
Against Australia in game one. Here she is now, Deepika scores! With 1.2 seconds remaining on the clock in the first half. Deepika with her second goal here in London brings parity on the scoreboard. And you have to be impressed with the way India just keep going. They don't let their heads drop. They had a decent start to the game. They came under some pressure, conceded the goal, but back they come. What a time to score with 1.2 seconds remaining on the clock. Goal away to our right-hand side. It's all square with India by 1 goal apiece. Argentina got to pick themselves up. But does it have an effect on the team if you concede 1.6 seconds from half time? I'm assuming it must do, but I didn't want to. Well, as you've been there.
Yeah, to be honest, I think. Oh, I'll let this chance
hold on
play
a second, because here comes Navneet. That's that right-hand side. Chance here to the far post. Navneet comes up. And Argentina keep it out, but India really should be scoring there.
Yeah, they're not going to get many better chances than this. I think they just took it a little bit wide, actually. With the 3 attackers, I'd have liked them to have continued more centrally. I think this player just lets it keep coming wider and wider and wider. Just makes the angle a little bit easier for the goalkeeper.
Jamila picks up. Can she find the cross? Yes, she can. There's 2 deflections. Cairo with a wonderful pick. She's already cleared one off the back post, Sophia Cairo. She's had a really important touch there. India are going upstairs.
It has hit the Indian player dangerously. You can restart with a penalty corner, and India keep their referral.
Argentina, so we go again, and again they go that right-hand castle, a little slip, and they're having to improvise, and that almost came off for India. Siami's touch, but Cosentino gets a pad to it. Ghazalani slides it in. Here's a chance. Yankunas. Cincinnati brought to ground by Suman. Saying that Suman perhaps switched for Ghazalani to this right-hand castle. Ghazalani gets a penalty stroke, isn't it? Yeah, hits the player on the line. Giotti. So just to check if it's wide. This is probably going to slide in.
There is no clear reason to change your decision. I'm happy that the ball is on target and there is no advice possible on it leaving the circle, so stay with the penalty stroke.
No, she can't. She goes the wrong way, and Argentina are back in front. They've had precious little going forward in this second half, but they found a way to take the lead, and India have got to try and find a way back from a goal deficit again. They're leading India by 2 goals to 1. They trail Argentina by 2 goals to 1. Navneet. There was a whistle, wasn't there? Yeah, there was a whistle. Ghazalani switches to that right-hand castle. That's where they won the penalty stroke from. Ghazalani looking for the deflection back off the post. Granato, I don't think, got a touch, or if she did, it clearly wasn't enough of a touch because it came back off the upright. Still there for Argentina. Now the penalty corner as Miranda is bundled over, and India now are going to go upstairs.
There is no clear reason to change your decision. You can stick with the penalty stroke and India lose their referral.
James, they've gone the same way. It's Bishu, in the goal, isn't it? So it is a 3rd goal for India and a 2nd for Ghazalani. And India, despite all their hard work, are 2 goals down. It's another one of those ones, Ian, for India. Game that got away from them.
Yeah, I mean, they've...
Well, hang on a second, because Cincinnati might just cap off her 200th cap with a goal. So she's won a penalty corner. And it comes, Ghazalani scores, and that is a hat-trick for Agostina Ghazalani. And it wraps up the points for Argentina. Ghazalani on target once again. A brilliant penalty corner routine, and the odds were stacked in her favour once they lost the number 1 runner. The clock ticks down, and that is it. Argentina will take the victory by 4 goals to 1. It was tight at half time at 1-1.